Now this Fujifilm FinePix is a 2 megapixel, 2 megapixel, 2 megapixel. And my idea today was just to come out and see the quality of these early 2000, late 90s digicams. This FinePix 2650, I get to get a pocket camera, which is pretty much sacrificial. Pros and cons of shooting with a digicam. When you come to a place like this, where there's so much beauty and so much to shoot, you're not going to capture that much color or dynamic range, because these older CCD sensors, certainly ones without color filter arrays, are not going to allow you to process those colors. So you'll just have to use your imagination, and this is your catalyst to use your imaginations. You're pretty slow to get to work. When you open the shutter, you also have to press the power button on this particular one. 20 seconds worth of content each time you press that button to capture video. I'm not even sure if it has audio, but we'll see. I'm shooting you, shooting me, shooting you. But the ability to have video on these older cameras was awesome. You know, back then, if you're visiting the Grand Canyon or you're visiting Buckingham Palace, maybe you had a tape video camera, a beautiful old school video camera, but to have this in your pocket and to be able to record those smallest.
Honestly, these inexpensive digicams from Y2K, for me, it's just an excuse. A catalyst to get me out of the house and away from the gym, to head up into nature, and for me it's on my doorstep. Wherever you live, I'm sure you don't need to travel too far to see a green rolling hill or something that inspires you to just get out in nature. And for me, Southern California in the spring, these beautiful gardens with this full bloom, it's cathartic. It helps me forget my everyday troubles or calm my racing mind. And honestly, these older digicams, with their basic functions and their antiquated software systems, it strips back all of the complications, and it's my way of meditating. So if you have a similar outlet or a similar form of meditation, then you're not alone. Heck, go somewhere, anywhere, in nature, in your local area, and just sit for a while and listen. And when your mind calms down and when the world blurs away, you'll hear nothing but birds and squirrels and nature interrupting your thought, interrupting that negativity. I replace it, for me, with photography, with capturing beautiful moments so I can take them home and edit them and look at them and remember that it's not too far away from where I live. It isn't too far away for me to escape, essentially, just for a moment. I think we all need it, just for a moment. Doesn't matter how good you've got it or how good it seems you have it. I think we all need just a little moment of escape, and this is my way of doing it. The FinePix 2650, a 2 megapixel, $5 digicam, poor dynamic range, terrible video, no audio, but a button to capture an image, a screen to distract my mind, a USB port to upload the images to my laptop and spend more meditation time editing. All these things help me to progress my photography and progress my everyday existence. It's something I need to do, and something I do every week, every day if I can. For me, these digicams, this early rendition of Fujifilm's entry into the digicam market, heck, I'm so grateful that they did it. And they've come so far with their film simulations and their beautiful autofocus, face tracking, eye tracking, animal tracking. Fujifilm really have blown everything out of the water, but when I use older cameras like this, it just reminds me of how far they've come and what they did for us. So thank you, Fujifilm, for supplying us with this old school digicam, this FinePix 2650. I'll be using it for everyday shoots. It's in my backpack. An XD card ready to fill. A lens ready to capture. Thanks for sharing these moments with me, and I do hope you enjoyed the images. Now, to get a digicam that takes AA batteries is a win. The XD card is readily available. I love the way that this has a Olympus Muji style screen protector, but remember to open the screen protector when you turn on the camera. The menu system and LCD screen on the back is pretty tiny, but you do get a straight through viewfinder, which I love. It doesn't adjust with the zoom, but as you notice in the background, the video is 20 seconds long and the poor dynamic range is laughable, but to get video is actually pretty awesome. I love the feel of the camera. It's plastic, sure, but there are different levels of plastic. The LCD, is it massively bright? No, but it's good enough to take out in these beautiful vistas, to make 2 megapixel images that essentially just spark nostalgia. And I say that a lot, nostalgia, but these cameras, I mean, they're all kind of like one another for sure. There are outliers and we'll go into those later, but this FinePix 2650 is a perfect digicam. You get the viewfinder, you get the LCD, you get the CCD sensor, 3 times digital zoom. The menu system allows you to adjust your images in camera ever so slightly, but just good enough. They're inexpensive. They're easy to use. A kid could use them. Your grandma could use them. Heck, she did. So I'll be using this one for a long time, I think. And I've loved it today very much.
I don't like the XD card. But apart from that, it's pretty cool. If you find one, go and shoot it. Stay healthy. Get out and shoot. Be sociable. Go on trips. Capture memories, not images. Capture memories, not images. I like that. Capture memories, not images. See you on the next one, guys. I'm going to go and make some more images with this 2650.